we're going to talk about John William Henry. Who is John William Henry? John William Henry is an American tycoon that made his fortune in commodities trading and expanded into sports and entertainment. He was born in Quincy, Illinois. His parents split very early, and he spent his childhood between Illinois and Arkansas. He later moved to Apple Valley, California, due to his asthmatic issues. Then he graduated from Victor Valley High School. He later attended Victor Valley College and University of California, but he didn't graduate, mainly because at that time he took part in various bands. He even spent time in Las Vegas, where he got banned from every casino, not for acting like Joe Pesci, but because he was so good at blackjack that beat almost all the dealers. But when his father died from a brain tumor, he went back to Illinois to manage the family farm, which produced soybeans. He later got interested in trading futures, especially commodities futures. He started not casually with soybeans futures. He developed his method of trend following for commodities trading. In his first sale, he was lucky, because soybeans were at $9 a bushel when he had to sell. He waited until it went to $13 before falling back to $4. He later looked for a method that would tell him systematically when to buy and sell. In 1981, he started his fund John William Henry & Company, Incorporated. He found retail clients and opened different offices in California, Florida, and Connecticut, where he went to live in 1983. The hedge fund's technique was described as strongly based on algorithms and not much on evaluations of factors or fundamentals. It was designed to strip away emotions and ego from investment decisions. It didn't go well all the time. For example, in 1985, he had a loss of 10% on all his assets under management in one day. One of the client's funds, called Illionois, took all the money out and gave them to a rival. By the end of the year, Illionois was bankrupt, while Henry strongly recovered. He named his yacht Illionois after this. In 1989, he bought the West Palm Beach Tropics team for $1.4 billion before it failed. But he further got interested in franchise ownership. He bought a 1% stake in the New York Yankees in 1991 and continued to try the MS stakes in other clubs. In 1999, he bought the Florida Marlins from Wayne Huizenga. That club went from winning the World Series to losing 108 times the year later. He bought the franchise for $158 million. He tried to get a new stadium for the Marlins, but he faced different difficulties and ended up deciding to sell in 2002 to Jeffrey Loria. Henry wanted to get into a less troubled club, so when he got the possibility to buy the Boston Red Sox, he jumped in beating the competitors. He got to own the Boston Red Sox along with his partners Larry Lucchino and Tom Werner. He worked hard to find new revenue streams. The team bought real estate around the stadium and NESN, the cable network TV of sports in New England, and turned it into a cash cow. He made several management changes, and he got to have an approach closer to Moneyball. That's how they got David Ortiz, one of the players that played a key role in winning the World Series in 2004. He faced many difficulties in the following years. Indeed, he faced criticism due to his comments on MLB revenue sharing rules. Because larger franchises contribute much more than smaller ones. That's why he got more interested in franchises in other fields. In 2010, he bought Liverpool FC in a bad moment for the team. The former owners, Tom Hinks and George Gillett, were facing criticism due to the bad management. They put debt on the club and didn't build the new stadium they promised. In 2012, Liverpool won the League Cup. In the same year, he signed manager Brendan Rodgers, which managed the club until 2015. After this season, he signed Jurgen Klopp, which led the club to the Champions League final, which they lost mainly due to the bad mistakes of the goalkeeper. In 2019, they got back to the final and won. They went on to win the UEFA Super Cup and the World Cup for clubs. In 2007, he bought the Roush Fenway Racing Team, competing in NASCAR, and won his first race in the same year at Auto Club 500 at California Speedway with the driver Matt Kenseth. Today he is the owner of the Ford race car driven by Chris Buescher. In 2012, Henry stopped handling capital for investors in his hedge fund. In 2013, he bought the Boston Globe and the newspaper Telegram and Gazette by the New York Times Company. In 2014, he sold the Telegram and Gazette to Halifax Media Group. If you want to know more about the strategy applied by Henry in sports called Moneyball, and to know why so many foreign investors are buying Premier League teams, we're going to link 2 books in the description that talk about these topics. Thank you guys for watching the video, and remember to give us all your support by subscribing to the channel, smashing the like button and turning on the notification bell. See you next time with another video for you. This is Hustle Hub.